Listen, we are live.
All right. Hey, how's everybody doing?
Woo!
John Garrett here, 95.5 WTVY, and that's Denny.
I'm DC. I'm running around engineering.
He's engineering, and we are proud to welcome you to this week's Couch Concert Series. First, a quick word about our sponsor, Witch and Dothan Highway 84 West in the Public Shopping Center. Great people. You got to get to know your crew at Witch.
Great folks.
They'll get it just the way you like it. And that's the great thing. You go into Witch. Hey, I'll have the usual. They know you. It's great.
Get the Wicked on Wednesday. It's only $5. That's a good deal.
We're joined by Tenille Arts.
Yeah.
Hello. A lot of people. How you doing? Where are you joining us from tonight?
I'm here in Nashville.
So with the lockdown this year, as you are an emerging country singer, a lot of people know you. Superstar of tomorrow.
Yes,
I was getting there.
Yes.
So this would have been the year that you would have gone out and played in front of live crowds and festivals over the summer. How are you getting your music out there in this age of lockdown and coronavirus?
Well, I mean, thank goodness for social media, because we've actually done a lot of stuff, just, releasing demos and stuff on socials and TikTok and all different places. So we've actually been able to release a lot of stuff, and I've been writing every day over Zoom. So we're getting lots of new songs as well.
And what's it like in Nashville? Is it a ghost town? We hear everything shut down. There's no concerts.
The hurricane's headed for Nashville. Have you heard that?
I have not heard that yet, but oh my gosh,
Yeah,
we don't need anything else. But yeah, it's weird here. I mean, you're so used to seeing the bars completely packed, and it's definitely starting to get that way a little bit more now, but it's definitely still weird, and it used to be kind of the hot spot, for people to travel and stuff, but it doesn't seem like it is right now.
Now, Tenille also has another facet to her career. A lot of you already know this. Some of you might not. She has spent a lot of time on a little hit TV show called The Bachelor. So I know some folks that are watching are going to want to ask questions about that and just whatever.
They keep asking me to audition for the guy part, and I'm like, no, I'm busy.
You think you've got a shot at the guy part?
I mean, definitely. I don't think you want those problems, though. I don't think you want to be on that show.
All right, let's get to hear your music, and we'll talk some more after that. Let's hear the song that you want to introduce South Alabama to. Well, the world. We're all on the world stage now. From Dothan, Alabama.
You're going to do a couple right here, aren't you?
Yeah, I can do a few right here. I was actually going to start out with one of the first songs that I ever released. It was just a fun song about what young love feels like. So this one is called Wildfire and Whiskey.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tenille Arts on the Couch Concert Series.
guys want me to go into something else?
Yeah, that was the first one. I wanted to ask you quickly before you started off into the next song. Do your neighbors ever bang on the wall and say, hey, or do you live in kind of a musician apartment complex?
So I just moved to a new place, so I haven't experienced any banging yet. But I will say in my old apartment, I definitely would be playing way too late at night and get some angry neighbors banging on the wall, but not yet here.
You know, you're a beautiful young lady, and you got The Bachelor and all those things happening. Why music? Why even go this way?
It's been my favorite ever since I was a young girl. That's all I've ever done. That's all I've ever wanted to do. So all of the other things are just kind of bonus, and I'm thankful that they all involve music as well.
I'm going to guess some of your influences are, and tell me if I'm wrong before we go into your next track. I'm going to say Taylor Swift. Okay.
Yeah.
Miranda Lambert.
Yeah.
Katy Perry. Some of your influences. Probably Pink and some of the pop stars. Rihanna.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, those are pretty spot on. I grew up listening to kind of everything. I grew up listening to all of the 90s female country. Like, I didn't even listen to male country until I was like 15. It was very heavily influenced by the 90s females. And then all of those pop stars at that time as well. It was all
Also picking up on a little bit of Vanilla Ice influence.
oh,
A little bit of it.
No. Right said.
not really, but okay.
Little Kajagoogoo. I detected a little Kajagoogoo. All right, let's go to the next track. What's this one called?
All right, this is one that I wrote about my hometown. It's a small town where everybody kind of knows way too much about each other, and there's really only one bar to go to. So this song was very influenced by that.
Let me get your beautiful face on there and ours off of here. So
Okay.
A couple in a row. We won't interrupt you anymore.
See, that's the problem.
That's not what we want.
That's
We want
the problem.
click
right
back
there.
to her and camera 2 and break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll take
There's a red dot between county lines past the 805 population sign. Blink, you'll miss it, here we call it. It's got one stoplight and one church and a whole lot of people living down to earth. Any bars to pick, you won't be drinking. You can't break up, make up, and make out without everyone and their mama finding out. Growing up, that sure got old. But now I just wanna go where everybody knows on a Friday we meet up 9 to 1 at the same place. We sing throwbacks on the jukebox. Home our buzzing with small town talk. Everybody knows what your drink is. People walking like they're famous, and we all know we ain't nobody, but we all feel like somebody. Well, everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows everybody. You can't text the next or have a wild night without a pinnacle local headline. Monday morning, you're gonna get some calls. Round here, those rumors fly. People listen to, but it's all alright. By the weekend, we won't care at all. We're gonna be where everybody knows on a Friday. We meet up 9 to 1 at the same place. We sing throwbacks on the jukebox. So hard, buzzing with small town talk. Everybody knows what your drink is. People walking like they're famous, and we all know we ain't nobody, but we all feel like somebody. Well, everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows everybody. So if you want to keep a little mystery, shades on, hat down, low key, and coast right under that radar. You should roll right past this bar where everybody knows on a Friday we meet up 9 to 1 at the same place. Sing throwbacks on the nobody knows nobody. Yeah. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go right into another one. And this is a song that I actually performed on The Bachelor. So I've been able to perform on that show 3 times now. And this was the second time. And this was one of the very first songs that I ever released to country radio. So this is a song that, it's funny because I played a breakup song on a TV show about finding love. But this was a song that I wrote after going through a breakup and just... You know, I think anybody that's been through a breakup has kind of felt like you just hate it. You just want to get past that feeling and move on. So this song is called I Hate This. I hate this, here I am running into you, trying not to touch. I hate this, acting like it's not killing me when it does. And that watch I gave you still looks good on your wrist. Don't you think it's time we end this little experiment? 'Cause I know we said we'd just be friends. I can't lie and I can't pretend, boy. I tried it, bottom line is I still love you and I hate this. I hate this, missing you, hoping you're somewhere missing me. I hate this, hoping you'll call, hoping I'm awake when it rains. Took this break to figure out what we wanted. And I want us back, don't need another night to sleep on it. 'Cause I know we said we'd just be friends. I can't lie and I can't pretend, boy. I tried it, bottom line is I still love you and I hate this. I hate this. My heart's breaking, I can't take this. Time and space, it sucks. I hate this. My heart's breaking, I can't take this. Time and space, I swear. I hate this. I know we said we'd just be friends. I can't lie and I can't pretend, boy. I tried it, bottom line is I still love you and I hate this. I hate this. Here I am running into you, trying not to touch. I hate this, acting like it's not killing me when it does. So I don't know if I should go into another. I don't know if I should go. You guys are back. Okay.
Yeah, well, I wanted to ask you about that because the song, the guy that you wrote that song about, does he know it's about him?
Probably not. I don't know. I mean, I write a lot of songs, and some of them are from things that I've gone through, and some of them are things that other people have gone through. So I don't know if anybody can really pinpoint exactly what they're about.
Have you had any boyfriends from like when you were like 12, 13 who like you liked them and now they like you because, you know, you're a star on the rise?
Not really. I haven't really.
I don't believe that. I bet there's a lot of guys out there. They're like, well, be my, you know.
Oh, yeah.
They want her to.
Please.
I mean, I'm still friends with all of the people that I went to high school with. So I don't really feel like there's any of them. They're all in relationships and they're all doing well. So.
They'd rather be in with you.
Yeah.
Right?
And what's it like in the mirror and just see so much beauty? What's that like?
Oh my gosh, stop.
No
makeup.
Oh, you two, whatever. Okay, so we have a random bag of questions. We do this with our couch concerts. You got to pick the number between 1 and 100, and 5 questions for you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So between 1 and 100, pick a number.
99.
Good number.
Wow.
Good number. Good number.
You're tough, man. I hate these questions. What animal best represents you and why?
Oh my gosh. I really don't know.
I'm a honey
Probably, I love dogs. So, I mean, if I had to be an animal, I would love to be a dog because I feel like I'm always like, I want attention from people. So,
Have a dog?
I don't have a dog right now, but I would love to have a dog. Once I'm not living in an apartment and they can have a little bit more space.
Yeah, that deposit to get you every time.
Yes.
Plus, they're a tremendous. Dogs are overrated.
All right, pick another number between 1 and 100.
52.
Good number. Good number. I was going to say that.
52. What is something that you suck at? See, you're talented. This is a good question. You're talented, very talented. You've been on the TV. You've been in music, doing great. So what's something you suck at?
I'm not very good at playing any kind of sports. I played hockey when I was like 8 years old, and yeah, I quit because the equipment was itchy. So if that tells you.
That's a bit of a cop-out. It's like people, I love it when people, you ask them what their greatest flaw is, but it always ends up being a compliment. Like, my greatest flaw is I just care too much.
Yeah, I'm too honest.
That's not a flaw. You're not expected to be like a super sports star, are you?
I mean, no, but I just.
That's just. Maybe it is. I don't know. But you didn't play any sports in high school. None of that kind of stuff.
Not in high school. In junior high, I played like basketball and volleyball and stuff. But I ended up cheerleading in high school. So.
Yeah, that's a sport. I consider that a sport.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, great, because it was hard.
Pick another number. We got 2 more or 3 more.
19.
19. Good number. That's a good number. I was going to say 19.
What would you rather have? Breakfast for dinner or dinner for breakfast?
Breakfast for dinner every time.
Every time.
What do you like? What do you like for breakfast?
I like all kinds of breakfast food. Recently I tried crepes. I guess I had them before, but I really tried like there's savory and sweet crepes, and I'm just like, I want both in every meal. So yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Check this out. I had an incredible breakfast the other day. I had a bowl of Kaboom with skim milk. It was terrific.
Wow, that is good. Okay, another number between 1 and 100.
Just ask the question.
Well, I'm letting her.
73.
Hundreds of questions. What if you got a tattoo? What would you get, and where would you put it?
Well, I already have a couple tattoos. So I have finger tattoos. So I would get another finger tattoo if my single Somebody Like That goes to number 1.
There you go. And last one is.
Let me pick the number.
What?
Let me see. No, not that. Hang on. You said between 1 and 100?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to say 50. No. I'm going to 31.
31. That's good. Now, here's the question. I like this question. This is good. If you were, and it doesn't tell where, but you're in some scenario where there is a gorgeous guy, like you think he's gorgeous. He's funny. He's saying all the right stuff. Do your morals say there's not a chance that I'm going home with him, or would you go home with him?
I don't know.
Everything I'm not.
Yes, gorgeous, funny.
Well,
I would never go home with someone on the night that I meet them. So they would have to ask me on a date first.
First, they'd have to do that. Even if he was like, drop dead gorgeous, you'd still.
No, he could be a serial killer. You don't know.
We know John Legend and Chrissy Teigen hooked up on the very first night they met.
Really?
So that's, it's out there. Some people do that. People with questionable morals.
Yeah, it does happen.
Obviously not Tenille Arts.
Absolutely. Well, I like that answer that you gave. There's just one more. What is the most beautiful place you've ever seen?
Oh my gosh.
On Zoom.
Other than the 95 conference room.
Well, I love where I'm from because it's a lot of open space and I feel like you can just breathe. I'm originally from Saskatchewan up in Canada, so it's just like big wheat fields. But my absolute favorite place would probably be Banff, Alberta. If you guys have ever seen pictures, it's like absolutely gorgeous. So
no, but I am a fan of Bryan Adams, and that's almost the same as being Canadian.
Well, and I kind of like Celine Dion, so we're good.
Yeah.
How often do you get back home to Canada?
Well, normally when we're not in a global pandemic, I usually get home like every couple months. I can usually like have a show up in Canada or something that's close enough to my family that they can come and see me, or I can stop by as I'm going through. But I haven't seen my family, and at Christmas it'll be a year. So
well,
yeah.
That's to pay for a start. I mean, you got to work your way up now.
By the way, Phil says hello to Neil from Vancouver.
Oh, hey, Phil.
Nice to Phil. Jeremy
nice
says,
of her to say hey to Phil too. Very nice.
Yes. Did I screw that up?
Well,
did Phil hear you say hello?
I don't know. Hey, Phil.
You just said it was nice of Phil to say hello, and I said well, it was also nice of her to say hello.
And
back.
I heard Phil yelling hello all the way from Vancouver. Jenny says you're a superstar. I thought that was nice.
Thank you, Jen. Oh, her,
not you,
not me.
So Neil, superstar, and Marta Quay. Don't know if I'm butchering that name. Probably am. Says you are his queen. So
thank you, Marta Quay.
You are his queen.
that was for me, not
absolutely not for today.
Okay.
We're going to let you get ready for your weekend plans, whatever you have planned up at Music City, USA. Can you play us
one
a couple
final
of tracks
song?
out? One track, two?
Yeah, definitely.
Be here all night.
Two. What do you want to do?
I'll play one last song, and I'll play my single right now. It's called Somebody Like That, and I wrote it after writing a ton of breakup songs, and I just wanted to write something hopeful.
And it's moving up the charts pretty fast, so she is going to be a superstar.
Yeah, listen for this song on 95.5 soon. And listen, we want to thank you for your time and DC's tomfoolery. We call that DC foolery down here in South Alabama.
Yes.
And we appreciate your time. Best of luck. And I hope you can get to Canada and see your family real soon.
Thank you so much. And thank you guys so much for supporting this single. It's really exciting to see it moving up the charts. And I pinch myself every time I look at them. So thank you.
And I'm looking forward to folks catching us on the replay as it pops up in the news feed. Ladies and gentlemen, as we wrap up the Couch Concert Series, this is Tenille Arts. Clapping is the best we can do.
Thank you guys. Pickup lines and dive bar strangers slow dance. I've seen happy hour 2 for 1 stirring one night stands. I've seen neon rebounds, late night drunk dials. I've seen that Cinderella fairy tale go up in cigarette smoke. I've seen 2 hearts bet it all and still end up broke. That might take a while, but I want that all and falling. Keep the fire burning like the first time. Feel it no matter what. If I'm gonna love somebody like that kind of heart, open arms, it's forever, ever, never, ever. Take it back. If I'm gonna love, I'm gonna love somebody like that. I still remember Mama walking down the living room stairs, and Daddy saying with a smile, that's my girl right there. They had their share of ups and downs, and I saw the best and the worst and working worth it to get to that all and falling. Keep what love's not. And I want that all in falling, keep the fire burning like the first time, feeling no matter what. If I'm gonna love, I'm gonna love somebody like that kind of heart, open arms, says forever and will never ever say goodbye. If I'm gonna love, I'm gonna love somebody like that. Somebody like that. Somebody like that. Love somebody like that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.